Good morning and welcome to Backyard and Beyond. And our backyard is in Massena this morning, and we're visiting with Norma. Good morning to you, Norma. Well, we'll get with her in a minute. We do want to talk about the event coming up here in Massena and some of the wonderful things the Historical Society has done in Massena to keep things interesting there. You know, it's one of those small towns that could, like some, just disappear off the map, but they got an active group of people who are really concerned about having things happen. So we want to find out about those, and we're going to try again to talk to Norma. There she is. Norma?
Good morning.
There. Good morning to you, Norma. Thanks for joining us on Backyard and Beyond. And we want you to tell us about the event that's coming right up on December 4th.
Well, the Massena Historical Society is going to hold their annual Soup and Salad Luncheon on December 4th at the CAM Middle School.
And, you know, and I said it was a festival of table settings, and it is that also.
Yes. we have 14 decorated tables so far that I've heard of, and we invite people to come and view the tables, you know, anytime after 10 o'clock. They're welcome to come.
Okay, so if they can't stay for lunch, they can still come and view the tables and maybe get some ideas for their own table setting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you've been doing this for a number of years, and I know you've had wonderful table settings.
I was trying to remember this morning how many years. I know I was younger, at least, when we started this, but I'm just not sure.
Yes. And the thing is, these are not necessarily all Christmas table
heavens,
settings.
No.
So we can think about all kinds of seasons.
All occasions, we always call them.
Have you heard about any kind of unique ones that are coming up? I know you're doing one that's very unique.
Well, I hope I can pull it off. I know a friend of mine is doing something down the wedding theme, and she was making garters for the napkin rings, and I thought, oh, well, she's inventive. I'm not quite that inventive.
Well, everybody has their own style of creativity, and that's, again, one of the things you can see with these table settings. Some people like things really, really formal, and others of us like it a little less formal and more, you know, casual.
How we kind of live every day.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But
right.
that's the fun of this table setting event. But along with the soup and salad, is that right? Soup and salad?
Yes.
Well, tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, the luncheon is from 11 to 1, and the tickets are $6, and you don't have to purchase them ahead of time. You can purchase them at the door that morning. And I know we have 4 different kinds of soup coming.
Ooh.
And then, excuse me, also, as we have in the past few years, had cookies and candy in Christmas tins and cups and that for sale, and we'll do that again this year.
So you can have lunch, enjoy what you have to eat, and then you can take some goodies home with you.
Right.
Share those with the family.
We'll do your baking for you.
And, you know, those would make wonderful gifts also.
Well, that's what happened. I remember several people bought them and said, well, I've got that done for this one or that one now.
Check that one off the list, huh?
So that works great.
Yeah, that is great. Now, where is this going to be held?
It's going to be held at the CAM Middle School right here in Massena at the Commons. Level entry and...
some close parking and some a little further away.
There's always good parking there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, again, that's 11 to 1.
11 to 1 will be serving,
And come down on December 4th. That's Saturday, right?
That's coming up Saturday.
Okay.
I hope that the weather cooperates. We've had a year or two that wasn't very good, but we can't control that, of course.
Nope. All you can do is worry about it. You can't do anything else about it. So,
no.
And it doesn't do any good to worry. So.
I might mention that the theme for this year, and 2 gals are doing the decorating, Beulah Pullman and Erlene Kraut, and the theme is old-fashioned Christmas. And that's kind of tying in with Massena's going to celebrate their 125th in 2011 over the 4th of July. So we're going to take a spin off from that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm guessing because you're doing this celebration in July. The Historical Society is going to be involved up to their ears in getting ready for that because, I mean, here it is. It's history and what you guys, that's kind of what you do. But let's talk about some of the things that you have accomplished in the past because I'm guessing there are some folks listening that have not been to Massena in the last few years, and they will be surprised at some of the things you've done.
Well, we'd invite them any time to come and see the old restored schoolhouse. We did restore the Phillips 66 station and the old barber shop. These are all on Main Street. And then about a little over a year ago, we purchased a gazebo directly from the Amish in Pennsylvania. And we have it on the lot just directly north of the barber shop. So it's right there all clustered together right on Main Street.
Yeah, you don't have to take very many steps to get from one to the other.
Nope, and we'd be thrilled. We've got some numbers in the window of people that they can call to bring down a key, and we'd be more than welcome to give them a tour.
Okay, that's great because you can't have somebody there all the time, but you have some gracious folks that'll take their time to come. Now, the Phillips 66 station is in its original location, correct?
Absolutely.
Now, what about the schoolhouse?
No, we brought it in from down in Victoria Township on Highway 148. That was moved in from there.
Okay, so it certainly is still related to Massena being in your township. Yes.
And some of our members, if I can remember right, attended. Maybe their husbands or something attended school there.
But it's still, some people remember that as, that's where I went to school. Maybe walked a mile or two or rode a horse or whatever to get to school. And I'm hoping they have mostly good memories of that.
Oh, they do. And I, for one, was born and raised in the country and never attended country school a day in my life. We lived, about a mile from Massena, and that wasn't an option. And so I really feel I've missed out on things.
Yeah, I think you did. And Norma, I'll just mention, I don't usually do this, but promote a program I have coming up because a couple has done a movie about the country schools. I'm sorry they didn't include the one in Massena, and they didn't include my house, which is a schoolhouse. But it will be an interesting story that how country schools really affected families and their lives and so on.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so you have those places, and you've really tried hard to make those very correct historically, right?
Yes, we did.
Thinking of the barber shop, you have wonderful things in there that you look back in the past, and they're the things that barbers used.
Absolutely, and people have been generous to donate things for the barber shop and the schoolhouse and that. They've been very generous. Mm-hmm.
Are you doing any decorating in those places for the holidays?
Right now we've got a tree in the old barber shop. If you drive down Main Street after about 6 o'clock at night, it'll be lit up. We've got decorations on the gazebo and also at the old schoolhouse. And then we did simply at I should give my son credit for that, did simply at the gas station. He went and bought some of those red and green bulbs, so we have that standing out up there.
Good. So this would be a great time. Now, if people are coming from a ways, do you think they could see those things, visit those things? Will it be possible to have them open on the 4th when they come to lunch?
All they'd have to do is ask any of us, and we'd be glad to open them up and take them down, whatever they would like to do.
Okay. So, like I say, if they're coming from a distance, you could just kind of do all this at once and have a great afternoon and great food.
Take a turn back into history, which I dearly love history. So,
well, that's why you've been involved in all those things.
Right.
And mentioning that, Norma, one of those books that's a forever book is the one that you helped put together.
The birthing kit?
Yes. Are those still available?
No.
Oh.
In fact, I had kind of had one book left. We had gone to a 2-time printing on that. I'd had that left, and a gal begged me, and I said, well, the cover isn't just quite nice. And she said, I don't care. So, no. I have one for me in a drawer that I kept, and that is the end of it.
Are they in the libraries?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're also, the Atlantic Library has purchased one too, so it is up there.
Okay, so you could check it out and check out the stories, which are just wonderful. And if you're from the area, you probably recognize a number of the names in there. And it's almost, when I look through it, it's just like, this is almost unbelievable. It's no baby ever died that was born there.
No baby. They had to rush one to the Greenfield Hospital, but never lost a mother or a baby. That kind of tells you something about, old versus new or something. And
the great care that they received there at the birthing kitchen. And that's a catchy title and true. So, the Historical Society, when do you meet?
We meet the second Monday of every month. We're going to kind of maybe not meet here in December, but we meet at the Massena Public Library, and anybody's welcome to come.
Okay. You wouldn't have to live in Massena necessarily if you're interested in the area history. You could still come and join in.
Just come on and pay us a visit. We'd love to have you.
Are there any dues to be a member?
Yes, $5 a year. And we have, people that pay their dues. They are not actively.
Okay.
But when we ask them for a salad or cookies or anything, they graciously donate.
Okay, that's great. So, mentioning salad, cookies, etc., remind us again of date, time, place, and fee for this event coming up. Okay,
December 4th at the Cam Middle School Commons, and you come right in that north door. And we'll be serving from 11 to 1. We invite you to come earlier and just browse around at the tables and that. And it's $6 per person, and you don't have to buy a ticket ahead of time. You can come right there and purchase your ticket.
Okay, very good. Well, we want to thank you very much, Norma Shaw, for visiting with us this morning, and best wishes for your event coming up.
Thank you very much, Levon.
You're welcome, Norma. Until next time, here's a thought. Those who deserve love least need it the most.